As one of the youngest members of BTS, Jungkook's name is often in the spotlight of the world. However, the recent news has left fans around the world shocked and worried. Jungkook is reportedly experiencing strange symptoms that are getting worse, until he finally has to get intensive care from a specialist. What exactly was going on with this man known for his golden voice? It all started with a shocking report that Jungkook, who is currently serving in the army and serving in the kitchen, was showing signs of poisoning. At first, this news was considered trivial, but the symptoms that appeared were getting worse and suspicious. Rumors spread wildly among fans and the public, raising a big question. Do these symptoms have anything to do with the side effects of the anesthetic given during surgery some time ago? Speculation is heating up when claims emerge that the anesthetic used during the previous operation may not be in accordance with the prescription or dosage should be. This condition makes many people wonder, could a medical error be the main trigger for Jungkook's current condition? Or is there something more surprising? According to reliable sources, Jungkook's symptoms are not uncommon. He reportedly experienced severe dizziness, nausea for no apparent reason, and changes in skin color that looked paler than usual. In fact, some sources claim that Jungkook briefly lost consciousness while on duty in the military kitchen. This, of course, made the fans, commonly called the army, panic and urged the agency to provide clarification. However, until now, Big Hit Entertainment's agency has not given an official statement regarding Jungkook's condition. This silent attitude actually adds to the big puzzle behind what really happened. Is this purely due to a specific medical condition, or are there other external factors that have not been known to the public? One theory that has been hotly debated is the possibility that Jungkook's condition was caused by a side effect of the anesthetic used when he underwent minor surgery a few months ago. Anesthetic drugs are often the cause of medical complications if not given at the right dose. In fact, in some rare cases, anesthetic drugs can trigger severe allergic reactions or long-term side effects. However, what makes this situation even more suspicious is the fact that Jungkook's symptoms appeared long after the surgery was completed. Does this mean that the drugs used contain harmful ingredients? Or is there an error in medical treatment that is not revealed? This speculation has led to much criticism of the medical system that treats celebrities, especially among conscripts. As part of his duties in the military, Jungkook is known to be in charge of the cooking section in the kitchen. This raises a new question. Is it possible that the source of the poisoning came from foodstuffs or the work environment in the military kitchen? Some reports indicate that the kitchen environment in some South Korean military camps does not always meet ideal hygiene standards. If it is true that this poisoning came from contaminated food, then there is a great risk that not only Jungkook was affected, but also other military colleagues. Unfortunately, until now there has been no official confirmation whether this symptom is also experienced by other people in the same environment. News of Jungkook's condition quickly spread on social media, making hashtags such as #GetWellSoonJungkook and #ProtectJungkook trending on various platforms. Fans not only voiced their concerns, but also condemned those who were considered negligent in maintaining the health of the superstar. Many blamed the military for not providing adequate medical supervision. Some fans even urged Big Hit Entertainment to take legal action if there was proven to be any wrongdoing or negligence in Jungkook's handling. In the midst of all the speculation, one thing is clear, that Jungkook's condition cannot be underestimated. If it is true that this was caused by an error in the administration of an anesthetic, then this case could become one of the most controversial medical incidents involving a world celebrity. However, if it turns out that this poisoning comes from external factors such as food or the environment, then the military must also be held responsible. The big question is, why did it take so long for the relevant parties to provide an explanation? Is there something deliberately hidden from the public? As a global artist who is always required to look good, this health condition can certainly have an impact on Jungkook's career in the future. Fans feared that this incident could affect his ability to perform on stage, even after completing his mandatory military service. However, if there is one thing that is certain, it is the incredible support of the army, who is always ready to provide encouragement for Jungkook in difficult times like this. Until this news was revealed, Jungkook was still undergoing intensive examination by a medical team. The military and Big Hit Entertainment are expected to provide an official statement soon to clarify the true condition. What is clear is that this incident has opened a wider discussion about the importance of medical supervision and safety in the military environment. Jungkook is not only an artist, but also a global icon whose health is of concern to millions of people around the world. Hopefully the truth will be revealed soon, and Jungkook can recover as before. The incident left many questions unanswered. Is this purely a medical error? Or are there other factors that are not yet known to the public? What is clear is that Jungkook's current condition is a reminder of how important attention to health is, both for celebrities and the general public. With all the love and support from his fans, Jungkook is expected to get through this difficult time. But will the relevant parties be responsible for this incident? Let's just wait for the next developments. News of Jungkook's condition emerged. Wild speculations began to circulate. Not a few believe that there are major omissions made by the medical community, both during surgery and after. A health expert who did not want to be named revealed the possibility that the anesthetic used during the operation may contain certain substances that react slowly in the body. The reaction of a person's body to an anesthetic drug varies, but the effect that appears after a sufficiently long time usually indicates a mismatch in dosage or active ingredients in the drug. This is rare, but not impossible, especially if the patient's medical history was not studied in depth before the procedure, the expert said. If true, the case could be a major blow to the military medical system tasked with handling the health of soldiers, including celebrities like Jungkook. It also opens a debate about whether celebrities who are serving in the military get medical treatment that meets the high standards they should. However, there are also those who suspect that this condition is not entirely a medical error. Some fans speculate that the conditions of Jungkook's work environment in the military kitchen may have had a major influence on his symptoms. Is it possible that a stressful environment, lack of hygiene, or exposure to certain chemicals in a military kitchen could be one factor? As a military kitchen chef, Jungkook's job is not just to cook, but also to manage the logistics of food for hundreds of soldiers. This job certainly demands great physical stamina, especially considering the intensity of work in a military environment that is known to be harsh. However, is it possible that the kitchen harbors unexpected health risks? Several sources from the military environment in South Korea have revealed that kitchen facilities in some military camps sometimes do not meet adequate hygiene standards. This is certainly a sharp spotlight. Given the risk of food poisoning or contamination of hazardous materials can occur, there are also allegations that the foodstuffs used may contain certain chemicals that are dangerous if not handled properly. As a responsible chef in the kitchen, Jungkook may have been exposed to excessive amounts of these ingredients, which ultimately affected his health. However, until now there has been no confirmation from the military whether Jungkook's work environment does have such a potential danger. If true, this would be a major blow to the image of the South Korean military, especially since the incident involved a global celebrity. In the midst of a heated situation, many fans have raised sharp criticism of Big Hit Entertainment, the agency that houses BTS. Many considered that this agency should have been more proactive in monitoring the state of health of their artists, even if they were serving in the army. Jungkook doesn't just belong to the military or the agency, he belongs to the world. How could an agency as big as Big Hit not pay special attention to his health condition? Said one fan on social media that Big Hit Entertainment is known as one of the agencies that pays a lot of attention to its artists, but this case seems to be a reminder that no one is perfect. Failure to provide an official update on Jungkook's condition only exacerbated the situation, generating frustration among fans who felt left in the dark. According to the latest reports received, Jungkook is currently still under the close supervision of the medical team. The specialist who handled the case is reportedly trying to identify the exact cause of his symptoms. However, this process certainly takes time, considering that Jungkook's symptoms are quite complex and can be caused by various factors. Some reports said Jungkook had undergone a series of tests, including blood tests, allergy tests, and even a CT scan to make sure there was no serious internal organ damage, although there are no exact details.